Hey guys, what's up? Back at it today, day 276 in my 1 year daily diary challenge. This challenge was prompted after I completed a 100-day challenge, and those first 100 days were intuitively prompted through a meditation session. If you want more information, pop back and listen in to those first 100 days. I know there are quite a few to catch up on if you're just now joining us or me or the collective, however you like to see it. So if not, let's get right into it. Day 276. Today is a Friday, and today is quite a busy day. So let's just get into the craziness. Got the kids up early. I woke up an hour earlier at 6 instead of 7. I did my workout routine, kettlebell stretching, kettlebell, acupressure grounding, vibration plates, like all of my normal stuff except the sauna. Jumped in the shower, got myself ready. Then I got my son up, got my daughter up, made sure that we were all ready to go. We got in the car. I gave them big hugs because I wouldn't see them later after they got home from school, because I will be in Orlando. And so just gave them big hugs before we left the house, made sure they were all situated and set up for when their dad came to get them later. And my son was situated with all of his stuff in his backpack for his dad to pick him up from the school directly. So we went to drop off my daughter at school, and then we went immediately to my son's school to do a parent-teacher conference. And the parent-teacher conference was really, really good. Like, there was nothing really to report, and she did give me some advice on some things he needed some work on. So that was great. So that was quick and easy. Once we were done with that, he stayed at school, and then I went home to finish getting ready. I was going to get a pedicure, but that did not quite fit into my schedule. So got home, made sure my backpack was all good to go. Had a friend picking me up to take me to the airport, and I just took out the trash, put away the clean dishes, put dirty dishes in the dishwasher, different things like that, so that it was ready to go. Then, my friend came to pick me up. I got in, went to the airport, got some coffee. I actually met up with my friend Ben, who does he's the flirt coach, the Gay Libra flirt coach, and he lives not too far from me. So we were both flying out at the same day and the same time around. And so I saw him in the security line, and I was like, hey, let's meet up. And so we just met up for a quick hug and a check-in. I had my coffee from the Black and White Coffee Roasters at the airport, which is really, really good. Best darn espresso in the airport ever. So that was cool, having that quick catch up with my friend. And I've been seeing him quite regularly, every week for yoga, so that's good. And just sat at my gate and waited for the flight to board, drinking my espresso, listening to some people chit chat about Universal and Disney and all the fun stuff that was happening there. Got on the plane. I totally fell asleep on the flight because I was so tired from waking up so early and not having a lot of sleep during the night. So that made it a quick flight. And once I landed, a friend of mine in Orlando, who I was going to hang out with, had an Uber come and pick me up and drop me off at their place because they don't drive. And then I met them. We made it at the same time because of traffic and whatnot, so that was perfect. And I hung out and just touched base, and we caught up a little bit before I had to jump on my last money. It's not a marathon, but it felt like a marathon. Multiply your money challenge. And this was the last day in the 5 days. And so I got on, I listened to the whole thing. After that, then he made dinner, and we just had dinner. We watched a movie, we stayed up, we talked, and kind of went to bed later than expected, but that was fine. So when we woke up, I'm not typically a breakfast person, so I just chilled and relaxed and enjoyed the view of the water from his place, and Then we got ourselves ready to go and went to Disney Springs and pretty much hung out almost the whole afternoon at Disney Springs, just walking around, sitting down, having coffee, sitting down, having a snack, sitting down, having dinner or an early dinner, and then caught the Uber back to his place where I got an Uber home to where my mom and her husband were, and I was able to like drop my stuff and hang out with them for a few before another friend of mine came to pick me up and hang out and catch up and talk. So that was a lovely time. We hung out for about 2.5 hours. Had some dinner, had some drinks, mocktails, of course, for me, and yeah, just caught up on everything. And this is a friend that I love so much, and every time I hang out with him, I feel like, wow, I should strive to be more like them, more inquisitive, more in depth. Like, he asks me some really great questions, and I'm just like, wow, I don't really know how to answer that. But then I answer it, and then I'm just like, I really want to ask something of the same caliber. But it's like, so it's a kind of a learning friendship where I'm like, every time I hang out with him, I pick up more and more about how to be more intentional and inquisitive and deep in my questions. But yes, it was a lovely time to hang out. And then I got home, back to the house, not too late. It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I was so tired. I was like, good night, guys. And I passed out. So that was the full, actually, this is going to be day 276 and 277, because I just forgot that I was doing one day and I just continued to do 2 days. So this is like Friday and Saturday. So yeah, Friday and Saturday, day 276 and 277. But yeah, it was like a lovely weekend, beautiful weather in Florida, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I was just like having such a wonderful time. And just the connections were great. So I am settling into, moving there, and this weekend is not like me settling in. This is more of a fun thing. But yeah, so it was a great 2 days so far, and I will wrap it up there, and I will catch back on the other days of the weekend later. But I thank you so much for joining in, for listening, subscribing, sharing, commenting, all of the things or none of the things. I do appreciate it so much, just giving me your energy and your time, because that is, that's abundance, and that's being lucky, and that's just being magnetic. And so these are part of my mantras and manifestation sayings that I say to myself. So feel free to adopt them if it resonates with you. If not, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing day. I love you guys. Peace.